testimonials. Listen, one of the most important parts, this is for my people who working right now, who have been working right now. One of the most important parts, if not the most important part of your marketing is proof. I learned this from CJ, one of the best at it. I asked him, what do I need to do now? He said, Shaan, you need to get testimonials, get proof. If it's not written, it didn't happen. If there's no proof, nobody knows it. If it's not documented, it didn't happen. You know, you from clinical, I'm from clinical. So he said, you from clinical, you already know. If it's not documented, it never happened. I said, whoa. I said, whoa. I said, wow. He was speaking my language. He said, if it's not documented, it didn't happen. Where's your case studies at? I said, wow, he talking my language. He said, where your proof at? Where your case notes at? I said, wow, he talking my language. He said, where your work at? Where your essays at? Y'all doing the work. Some of y'all doing the work, but you're not getting you're not finishing the project. Like, it's not over till it's over. It's not over until you get a testimonial or a referral. Better yet, testimonial on top of referral. Y'all just doing the work, and y'all just doing the work for free and saying, okay, you're welcome. Y'all not getting a check. Y'all not getting a testimonial. Y'all not getting a referral. People will take and take and take until they can't take no more. So everybody who's listening to the sound of my voice, I need you to look up all of the people that you've worked with, all of the people that you've worked for, especially the ones that did not pay you. And you know there's a lot of them. You know there's a lot of them, because we got big hearts over here in the services industry. We want to save the world. We want to help everybody. We all think we sweet, but how many other people think we sweet? Think about movies. People go see movies other people told them were sweet. Other people come and say, yo, did you see this? Yo, did you see that? And it's like, nah, I ain't see it yet. Yo, you need to go see that. Next thing you know, you at the movie theater. Like, yep, I need to see it. Why? My man told me it was sweet. I heard it was fire. So I'm taking off early. I'm taking my girl. We going to see such and such. Why? So-and-so said it was sweet. What are people's reviews of you? What are people saying about you? So I need you to give and get testimonials. That's the big part, like give and get. If you don't give them, you can't expect them. So I need you to put the law of karma into motion. The laws of increasing return into motion. Think of the people that you worked with and the people that you may have paid, but you never gave them a referral. I want you to go back to them and say, listen, your program, your book, the coaching you gave me, the training you gave me was fire. Can I leave you a referral? Can I leave you a testimonial? They will be so happy. They will be so happy. And what's going to happen if you do this, you're going to see it's going to come back to you. It's going to come back to you. And this referrals, let me tell you something about the power of testimonials. Your testimonials are commerce. Your testimonials are keys into other people's hearts. Your testimonials are keys. They're keys into other people's trust. Other people will trust you if enough people do. And people do trust you. And you've done great work with people, but you didn't get the testimonial. These are strategies I'm giving you. I want your bank account to explode. I want them to call you from the bank for a good reason. Not because you owe them something, but because they need you to come and sit down with them because you're at $1 million. I want you to experience that. So what's the number one rule? What are people going to say about you? How did you treat people? How do you treat people? What are your customer services, your competence? What are they going to say about you? You always want to keep the reference in mind during your day-to-day operation, guys. Think about that. A lot of you might not do or say what you do or say if you knew the referral was coming or if you had the reference in mind. Because we all get tired. We all get tight. We all get overworked. We all don't feel like, you know, we're being treated to the highest capacity of reciprocation. But I want you to provide services like your life depends on the referral. I want you to provide services like your life depends on the positive testimonial. Because that, honestly, that is the lifeblood of your business. That is that's what's going to bring the money and the revenue. It's going to drive revenue. It is another strategy. And you can't have enough strategies in this 3-second world. Number 2 rule, how are people going to feel about you and how do you make them feel? So you can be good at what you do, but if you're not good at interpersonal communication, it doesn't matter how good you are if it doesn't come across that way. So people want to give food the way they like to give food. But see, somebody will sit down and say, bring me a steak, and then you'll ask them, how would you like it? They'll say, well done, and you'll bring it bloody. Because that's how you like to cook. That's how you like to deliver services. That's what you think your culinary specialty is. People don't want your culinary specialty. People don't want your deepest theory. People want their results. That's what they came for, their results. Give them what they want and not a bit more. If you over-deliver, let it be on the side of what they want, but not the main course. Give them exactly what they asked for. Give them exactly what they asked for. A lot of times we be too deep for our own good. We talk ourselves right out of a gig. We talk ourselves right out of a recontracting. Because we talk and we talk and we talk. And sometimes it's better to just deliver, 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 execute, execute, execute. Half as long, twice as strong. That's another thing we say in my community. Half as long, twice as strong. We have a team and a community of leaders who are working at a high level, performing high level action, giving high level results, and getting a high level of bank account at the same time. But you have to be good at interpersonal communication because it doesn't really matter how good you are if it doesn't come across that way. So it's not what you say, it's how people receive it. Think about that when you're putting together your media and your marketing material. It's not about what you say, it's about how other people perceive it. If they can't see themselves in your message, if all you're talking about is you. And oh yes, the golden rule. Number 3 rule, golden rule. Treat people how you would want to be treated. Always remember who you are and what you do and what you are doing and what you do for. Who you are doing what you do for and what you are doing what you do for. Don't get it twisted. You represent those who came before you, those who referred you, and those who come behind you. When you communicate visually or digitally, I need you to think legacy. You don't know how many people I came across who said, I had a coach, and then tell me a terrible horror story. They say, yeah, man, I had a coach, I had this coach, or I had 5 coaches, and then the horror story begins. And it gives me a hard job because they don't trust me based on all of the other bad experiences that they've had. But luckily, I work with my morals, values, and principles, and I'm very authentic, so I cut through the fluff real quick. I cut through the madness real quick. But you make it real hard for people that come behind you guys, man. You represent those who came before you, those who referred you, and those who come behind you. So don't mess it up for the good guys, man. When you communicate visually or digitally, think legacy. Think legacy. In summarization, I know I haven't given you the exact framework, but that's because you missed the exact class. So this is a class, like I said before, this is a group, and this is a part of a coaching program that you may not be a part of if you're on the outside of this. And if you want the exact framework, I think there's a link somewhere in the comments or in the sections, or you can leave a comment, or you can, put something in the chat. Let me know that this resonates with you and you would like to know more, and I will have somebody reach out to you.